His last name isn't really Snow, it's Sand.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities you didn't know use stage names.
Hi, it's Susan.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong door, little girl. I don't know any Susan.
Julieta, Josefina, Linda, Maria.
When your name came up, I jumped at the chance to work with you. I'm a big fan.
For this list, we'll be looking at celebs who go by names that are different from the ones their parents gave them. Let us know which one surprised you the most in the comments below. Number 10. Bruno Mars. Let's all put our pinky rings up to the moon for Peter Gene Hernandez, which is how Bruno Mars was known for the first 17 years of his life. Bruno was a nickname his father gave him because he was a chubby little baby who looked like the famous wrestler Bruno Sammartino. After graduating high school, a 17-year-old Bruno moved to LA to chase his music dreams.
Pop, pop, it's showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again?
Bruno wanted to make funk, rock, and R&B music, but with the last name Hernandez, he felt he was going to get pigeonholed into the assumption that he was a Latin music man. So he chose the name Mars, joking that the ladies were gonna call him out of this world.
Too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot.
Number 9. Miley Cyrus. The Wrecking Ball singer was born Destiny Hope Cyrus.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
We don't know why she felt she needed a stage name, but when she started her run on Hannah Montana, she took the name Miley, which is a shortened version of her childhood nickname, Smiley.
That song, those moves, your voice, it all reminds me of some famous singer.
And a couple of years later, she officially changed her name to Miley Ray Cyrus. The Ray isn't for her achy breaky heart dad, but in honor of her grandfather and Democratic politician Ronald Ray Cyrus. Number 8. Calvin Harris. When Harris released new tracks under the alias Love Regenerator, you might have thought that it was the first time he had changed his name.
With another Love Regenerator live stream this time, the Defected Virtual Festival. Thanks for having me.
But in fact, Love Regenerator is the second stage name for the man born Adam Richard Wiles when he was just a young kid in Scotland. Before he was the most famous DJ in the world, Adam took on the stage name Calvin Harris.
You act so innocent now, but you lied so soon.
He chose the name because he thought it sounded, quote, racially ambiguous and people might not know if he was black or white. The Love Regenerator name came about because he started feeling a little negativity around his longtime stage name. We'll have to wait and see how long this new one lasts. Number 7. Gigi Hadid. Many people have nicknames when they're kids, but most of us probably wouldn't want that nickname to be what people called us for the rest of our lives. Well, most of us aren't Gigi Hadid.
I feel like if you rock it, you rock it.
All right, what accessory can you not leave your home without?
Gigi Hadid for Vogue eyewear, baby!
Hadid's real name is Jelena Nora Hadid. A beautiful name for sure.
From this point on, should I call you Jelena?
If you want to, but Gigi's fine.
But when Gigi was in grade school, there was another girl with a similar name, and it became confusing when their names were called out in class. So the teacher asked Hadid's mom if there was a nickname that she could use for little Jelena. Well, when Hadid's mother was a kid, her mother would call her Gigi, and it was a nickname she passed down to her daughter as well. And it stuck.
And who wants to buy it for lots of monies?
Number 6. Jamie Foxx. He is a man of many talents, and as it turns out, many names as well.
Okay, what you call me, man? Just as long as my name is on the record. Well, we gonna toast to that.
He's found success in comedy, drama, and even in the music industry. And he's done it all under the name Jamie Foxx. Although, he was born Eric Marlon Bishop. Before In Living Color, before Ray, before Gold Digger, Jamie did stand-up comedy.
Jamie, Andrew, Jamal, and Dashiki. Bust your ass in there.
He got his start as Eric Bishop at an open mic night on a dare from a girlfriend. However, he soon noticed that female comedians were usually called on first to perform, so he made the decision to change his name to the more ambiguous Jamie.
You do not have to put on appearances for me. I want to take you as you are.
You can have me now and have a hamburger, but if you wait, you can have a quarter pounder with cheese.
And he chose the last name Foxx to honor comedian Red Fox. Number 5. Nicki Minaj. This one might not be that big of a surprise given that many rappers adopt stage names. However, while some are obvious like Jay-Z or Eminem, others are more subtle and could very well be thought to be the artist's given name.
I am Nicki Minaj, I mac them dudes up, back coops up and chuck the dudes up.
As is the case with the queen of rap, Minaj was born Onika Tanya Mirage. When she was first getting started in the music biz, she adopted the stage name Nicki Minaj. But in 2007, she signed a 180-day contract with Dirty Money Entertainment, and the label CEO Fendi changed it to Minaj. As she said, quote, "Fendi flipped it when he met me because I had such a nasty flow."
Get on the floor, floor, like it's your last chance. If you want more, then here I am.
Number 4. Natalie Portman. You know that Natalie can rap and act, but what you may not know is that while she was filming the Star Wars prequels, she was also graduating from Harvard with a bachelor's degree in psychology.
Queen wishes it. She's curious about the planet.
Also, her name at birth was Natalie Herschlag. Portman got her start in the business at a very young age.
I wasn't the youngest queen ever elected, but now that I think back on it, I'm not sure I was old enough.
She was 12 years old when she was cast in the role of Matilda in the 1994 film Leon the Professional. It was then, in order to protect her privacy, that Natalie chose Portman as her stage name, which was her grandmother's maiden name on her father's side.
I'm sorry for my deception, but it was necessary to protect myself.
Number 3. Kit Harington. He was born Christopher Catesby Harington, but if you had asked him his name when he was 10 years old, he would have told you it was Kit Harington. Harington was named after English playwright and poet Christopher Marlowe, who was maybe better known as Kit Marlowe. So, growing up, the future Jon Snow was also called Kit.
That was what was said at the time, and is understood by me loud and clear.
So much so that he didn't actually know his full name until he was 11.
You are Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne.
But as it turns out, he prefers the name Kit. So, he kept it up for his career in Hollywood. Number 2. Whoopi Goldberg. While you probably assumed that her real name wasn't Whoopi, you probably never imagined that it actually came from whoopee cushion. But it did. According to Whoopi, when you perform comedy on stage and you get gassy, you don't have time to run to the bathroom. So she would just have to let him rip.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the little nun's room, nosy.
People told her that she was like a whoopee cushion, and the name stuck. Her given name is Karen Elaine Johnson. So where did Goldberg come from?
You know, I need another one. I signed the wrong name.
Well, again, according to Whoopi, she'd always felt that being Jewish and the name Goldberg were a part of her family heritage. However, results from DNA tests for a 2006 PBS special showed that Goldberg has no German or Jewish ancestry.
As from now and until you leave, you are Sister Mary Clarence.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Cary Grant. When Archie Leach got to Hollywood, execs felt he needed a stronger leading man name. Charlie Sheen. Carlos Estevez changed his name when he started acting. His brother Emilio Estevez didn't. Camila Cabello. Born Carla Camilla Cabello Estrabao, she didn't have to look far for her stage name. Lana Del Rey. Lana has had many stage names, but her birth name was Elizabeth Woolridge Grant.
Oh, my heart, it breaks every step that I take.
Katy Perry. There was already a famous Kate Hudson, so Katherine Hudson took the name Katy Perry.
And you're gonna hear me roar
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Vin Diesel. Could there be a better stage name for an actor who's found worldwide stardom in a series of films set around fast cars?
That's not what I had in mind.
Well, Diesel obviously couldn't have predicted the Fast and the Furious films back in the 1980s when he decided to change his name. At the time, he was a buff 17-year-old Mark Sinclair who was starting to work as a bouncer at New York clubs to earn some money.
From this position, it's relatively easy to manipulate your opponent. And thus we have the chicken wing.
While there's nothing wrong with the name Mark Sinclair, we will admit that a bouncer named Vin Diesel does sound a lot more badass. When Vin Diesel tells you you aren't on the list, you don't argue with him.
Tonight, I'm your den mother. That means if you want to live to see tomorrow, you do exactly as I say. Do we understand each other?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.